Hello everyone, and finally welcome to what I think about Payday 3. Originally I wasn't going to make this video because I thought to myself there's like 5 other partners that are going to be doing it, their own video, so I didn't really need to do my own or whatever. I recently put a poll out on YouTube saying if I should have my opinion out or have my opinion or whatever of Payday 3, and it somehow got like 2,000 votes or something like that. Overwhelmingly yes to it, so here I am doing this, I guess. I originally was gonna make like a script of some kind and read off little points here and there, and I was actually gonna play the game a bit more so I can get a better opinion and all that stuff, but recently updated, I'll be honest, I'm just gonna say it recently updated, and it broke the beta, so I can't play it. Anyway, moving on from that, so I was gonna have like notes and all that stuff and have like little dot points to things to talk about and all that stuff, but I don't have anything. If you know me, I don't like scripting things. The only things I script really is the YouTube shorts that I do. Most of the time I'm just saying things. That's why I stutter and mess up a bunch. So if you haven't seen any of the other people's videos, then I guess this would be a bit of a surprise. But yeah, I have been playing Payday 3. Honestly, it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. I was actually surprised. There's only 2 heists right now out of 8, I think, but it's still really good even though there's only 2 heists. I didn't have any issues with lag, even with like ultra settings, no issues really. There's a few glitches here and there, but that's expected. The game is not even out yet. So let's rewind a little bit. Back in May, I think it was May the 14th, me and the other partners got a message saying if we were interested in going over to Stockholm, Sweden, which is where Overkill's office is located, to preview Payday 3, basically get to play it and meet the team and all that stuff. And I'm like, that sounds amazing, honestly. And then I realized I'm from Australia. How long will that take? So I actually looked up some flight plans, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. It will take minimum, this is one way by the way, minimum $4,000 to go over there and 40 hours one way. So I'm like, nah, that's not happening. And there was some partners there that were actually able to go, and I honestly felt pretty lonely, I'm not gonna lie. But then just last month on the 24th of June, I got a message from the one and only Elizabeth herself, which is the person that organized the flight or the Payday 2 preview stuff and literally everything else in the partner program, where she sent me a message saying that she has saved a Payday 3 code just for me. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm like 50-50 on it, honestly, because I'm like, I really want to play it because Payday 3, like, it's been in development for years, and I'm like, I really want to play it. I'm like, at the same time, I don't really want to because I was getting the collector's edition already, so I'm like 50-50 on it. In the end, I'm like, yes, I will have it. I'll have the code. So I got the code, and I actually didn't play the game for like 2 or 3 days because I was just busy on other things, so I just didn't get to play it for a while. So yeah, eventually I finally booted the game up for the first time, and the background right here is actually the main menu is live. This is the main menu soundtrack, let's say that. We were sent some B-roll footage, as you probably know from other people's videos. So what I was thinking in this video was just going through the B-roll footage and just talking about it, basically. Because like I said in the intro, I don't really like scripting things and going off that thing, because I feel like I stumble my words a lot more if I'm trying to read something and not just saying what comes to my mind. So I decided to go through the B-roll footage and just explain little things here and there and my thoughts on the thing. So let's get straight to that, shall we? For God's sake, as I'm recording this, the Dev Diary number 3 just came out. Alright, so this is the B-roll footage. This is the basic bank heist. Not much else to say, honestly. It's just a regular bank heist, you know. I think the putting the mask on like that is actually really cool as well. I think the number one thing that I was struggling with was controls, honestly. As you do, because it's a brand new game. So the point of the mission, or the soundtrack, is really good too. I will say that. The point of the mission is to wait for Bile, because he's back on Payday 3. Wait for Bile to drop this thing over here, which is like a little hopper type thing. Put that above the vault, get some thermite, burn a hole through the floor, get into the vault, and then go. I like the animation of sprinting. It looks very derpy, honestly. That little thing right there is a little camera. You can see right here. You have basically like 3 accessories. You can see down here. The camera is on E. The X button is like a medic bag or ammo bag or something like that. And then G is grenade. Unlike Payday 2, I think 3 or 4 was grenades by default. Now it's G. G was throw bags. Not anymore. I think it's Q. I'm pretty sure. I actually kind of forgot. Also, the HUD is actually old in this footage. It looks different now. Right here, the cops turn the sprinklers on because of the thermite. Now you need to go turn that off. The bags over here, that's the thermite that you can throw onto the thing, which is optional. You can see up here. There's an optional thing. Another thing I don't really understand as well is the levels. Because in Payday 2, you go to level 100 and then you have Infamy. And then you level 1 Infamy and then whatever else. But on this one, you can see right here, Wolf and Hoxton are level 150. I don't really know how that works completely. Same thing with like the skills and stuff like that. I don't really understand 100%. I believe there was actually some things in the menu that were like level 200 or something like that. So yeah. And also you can see right here the overkill weapon. I think at the time you had a choice between a grenade launcher, which I'm pretty sure that he has, and like some sort of sniper rifle. And also the nice little skin too. Right here there's like, yeah, there's dye packets. So you have to disable them. If you don't disable them, then it will just fill with ink or dye. And you can still secure them, I think, but they just won't be as much money. Shields. Honestly, every single enemy, even on the easiest difficulty, seems really strong. Honestly, I was surprised. They're not like a bunch of bullet sponges or whatever. Same thing with the player, because the armor regeneration is very different. You can see right here. The armor's not like going up to max every single like half a second or whatever. It actually stays there. Same thing with the HP, it just stays there. So you have to carry around armor plates, which this guy does have right here, to regenerate your armor. There is a slight armor regeneration, not very much. You can see the little grey part right here. That's like the very slight amount of armor regeneration they have. There's the grenade launcher, which I think they should nerf the explosive radius, because the amount of times I've used this thing and killed myself, even from like this distance, it will still hurt you. Nice slide there. You see it right here, there's his skills on the screen that he's using. The skills, by the way, are very confusing in a way, but I guess we'll get used to it eventually. Oh my god, what was that magazine? That magazine went flying. It went flying over here. Oh god. So right here you have to get to this area and lower some barricades so the van can get in. And I believe if you put them down, the cops can put them back up, I believe, so you have to basically keep your eye on them. Honestly, I want to see a bulldozer. There he is. Okay. The bulldozer is honestly scary. Like Payday the Heist scary. He's dead now, but that kind of sucked. Another one. Honestly, the bulldozer doesn't do much damage. He just has so much armor and HP. Like, he's getting freaking explosives on him. No, now he's charging. Like, That's something that you can do. Shotgun. I like the animation of the grenade, by the way. I have that mod on Payday 2 that changes the animation, and it's basically pretty similar on here. It's so good. That gas, by the way, really kills your HP. And also right here, that's a cloaker. The overkill weapon as well, I'm pretty sure anyone can pick them up. So you can call it in and then someone else can pick it up. Doesn't really matter. But everyone has to be in there to escape. Well, that's a taser. Taser now has like a little weak spot as well, which is nice. That little orange or yellow box right here. If you shoot that, then he'll just explode. Like that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for that. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so this is the second one. I believe this is stealth, which I actually didn't do, I'll be honest. I heard that stealth is a lot more difficult. So he's closing those things. I think the one thing that blew my mind the most is coming up. Yeah, first off, he's in casual mode, and he was able to picklock that. Not picklock it, open it. He was able to open doors, and of course crouch, and sprint as well. So that's a really good thing. Honestly, that makes so much sense. Because back in Payday 2, you just can't crouch, you can't open doors where you can pick up things with a skill, but that's about it. You can't open doors, can't do this, can't do that. Like, this just gives you so much more freedom in Payday 3. Just hacking the camera. You can do a lot of things with that little phone. I believe detection risk as well is no longer a thing, so you can walk in full on body armor and you'd be fine, basically, because I think it's like it's like plates now. So this thing right here, this is the thing that blew my mind the most. So he got caught by a security guard.
I'll need you to come with me. This area is restricted.
So right here, you can stick it. You can stick the camera, the little camera, on the security guard. You know, right here, there's a circle around him. If you stay there, he's like escorting you out, basically. He's not going to arrest you immediately. I think you have like 3 chances or something like that. This is really funny. You can use the security camera on it. But yeah.
Stay out of the restricted areas, got it?
That alone was like, oh my god. When I first saw that, I'm like, wow. Mind blown. And the camera thing is just funny. Also, you can hack his radio, apparently.
Stay out of the restricted areas, got it?
I just saw that. Hack radio. But apparently it's oblivious. Obvious. Yeah, he goes on here. It does that. That's so funny. So the security guard goes back upstairs. And yeah, he gets marked out. Right there was a little concussion thing. You can see it's basically the same size as the camera, but it stuns people that walks past it. I think that's my favorite thing.
Jesus, what
to use.
now?
Right here, take down, basically just choke him. I believe, yeah. So on Payday 2, you have to go to the security room, and then you have the cameras just like that. But now you have to hack them like that, and then you have them, and you're good. So you have to go through every single camera and hack them individually, and not go straight to the security room, and then you have them. So speaking of the keycard is on the security guard back here. You can probably see it.
I'll need you to come.
That was a bad time to skip forward. The keycard is right here, and in casual mode, you can pick it up without him noticing, which is funny. This is another thing that blew my mind. He opened doors and then closed it. Like, it's the small things that is really, really good. Honestly, it's so nice to do that. Notice that he didn't notice him as well, which is probably a bit oblivious, but in Payday 2, if you stand behind someone like that, they'll eventually know you're there. But meanwhile, didn't even notice him until we got craft. Oh god. I like how their clothing moves around as well. That's really cool. Oh, he just took the civilian.
Civilian.
Oh my god. He marked a civilian. That's so good too. What the heck? I didn't even realize that. And everything that sucks is with the loose money, it doesn't tell you how much you're getting. That kind of does suck. But again, beta footage, so... Pager. So the van is there, okay, good to know. So that's about it for that one. So the last one I have is Art Gallery, so let's go to that. So this is Art Gallery's Stealth. I actually didn't do Stealth, like I said before. I actually did this one aloud. When I first played it, I was confused as anything, honestly, because I didn't watch anything. Like I didn't watch this. I didn't see anyone saying anything on the Discord or whatever. I just went in blind basically, and I was confused as anything. But I managed to get it eventually. And if you want money, I would go for this heist because there's a lot of bags. So I believe there's like 20 something bags or something because there's so much art around. What was the button? I think it was middle mouse. I believe that you get like a little scroll wheel thing and you can say like hi right here. That's actually really cool too. It's like that mod right here, blowtorch. Don't worry about picklocking anymore. Picklocking is the thing of the past. You have to use a blowtorch now. Oh yeah, the lasers right here that moves around. That's scary, honestly. If you're in this radius, you're just caught immediately. And I think eventually there's lasers everywhere. You can see there's little white bits here, here, and over here too. Those lasers, and I think right here is the way you disable them, the little box. Oh, another thing as well, I should say, here you disable from there. Another thing I should say as well, fall damage is a nightmare, honestly, in this game. Imagine old Payday 2 with like Cat Burglar, if anyone remembers that. Imagine not having that skill and dealing double damage. I'm pretty sure if chains right here went from there to down to the floor, he would have died. I'm pretty sure. That's why he went there to then there. Try and hack it. Yep. You're good. Nice. Oh yeah. By the way, look at the amount of cameras in this bloody heist. It goes from here all the way over to here. You can see A and D right here, just switch through them. There's so many cameras. Mark them out.
What was that noise? Huh?
Oh yeah, that was the thing, yeah. I thought about that. I believe, yeah, once you hack a camera, you can detonate it by pressing E. That was the thing in the trailer. He hacked the camera and detonated it, which did that. So yeah.
What's going on over
Well, you can pick them up just like that. This is where you enter the pager.
The security bars
Nice.
on the ground.
I believe
camera over there.
the laser is going across like it is right now. And I believe the red bits underneath, you can see the red bits under here. I'm assuming those are lasers too, so you can't touch the ground. That's why they're staying on this. I'm not really sure, because I haven't played stealth, but I'm just assuming. In this room, there's lasers everywhere. So, the point of the heist is to find two paintings that is like authentic. Or actually, I think it's one actually. Or was it two? I don't remember. I don't remember. I believe there is two photos, but only one of them is authentic, and you need some sort of machine that is around the map to scan it to know if it's authentic or not. But you need to have a USB to open it, and you can only use that USB once. So if you get the wrong one, then I guess you just have to fail. I don't know. Right here, you have to move your mouse around in a circle to unlock that. Another thing I realized as well, even with money, on Payday 2, if you have bagged money, you can't run because it's too heavy. But in this game, you can, so that's a good thing too. I guess with this stuff you can run too, so because painting is obviously lighter. So this is how, in Loud, this is how you open the doors. You have to find phones like this around the map, scan them to get QR codes, and then you use that to open the doors in Loud. But I guess in Stealth you can just go through the roof and just open them from the inside. So right here, this is where you get the USB kind of sort of thing. This is what I was stuck behind. Well, this is what I was stuck on. I just did not see this at all. So, and this is a little pick locking minigame too. It's so fun. You just wait a second and then it clicks, and you went too far right there, so you failed it. Yeah, this little area is right here that you need to stand inside of them to do something. I forgot what it was. That's a little thing right here. This is the thing that scans the paintings. It tells you if it's authentic or not. If it's authentic, then you use the USB on it to unlock it. If it's not, then you have to go find the other one.
That's the right one.
Yep, it is authentic. So
You'll get one use out of the drive, so make sure you've picked the right
use it,
painting.
pick it, and go. As long as you have that, you're fine, basically. And everything else is just a bonus. There's a lot of loot in this heist. This is getting close to the end, so I'm just going to say, so my opinion on the game, it's 10 out of 10. Like, I love this game. If I want to be, like, super harsh about my rating, I would probably give it an 8 at this point, because I did experience a few glitches here and there, namely on the bank heist. On this one, these cars right here that just go by, I once saw them like spazzing out like crazy, which was really funny. It's a glitch, so, but again, beta footage, can't say anything. I think the game is really, really good at this point, even when it's in beta and not even out yet. Like, I honestly cannot wait to play the game some more and obviously record it and get some videos out with it. But I can't. I have to wait. I think I have to wait another 2 or 3 months, I think. I don't remember. Sometime in September. And I guess that's another question I have to say as well. Do you guys want me to just upload random gameplay of Payday 3 when it comes out? Or do you want me to do my usual Payday 2 stuff on Payday 3? Or both? I don't know. Imagine doing public stealth game videos on friggin' Payday 3. Oh god. Anyway, I've been recording for like 50 minutes so far. Jesus. Well, I'm sorry about the long video, but yeah. So yeah, that's my opinion. My opinion is it's a really good game and I cannot wait for it to come out. I've played about 5 hours of the game, I think. I want to play some more, but I can't because the beta's not working. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.